People forget when you're in business that you often have a family and other things to do. There's a saying that life just gets in the way. Now, that can, in business, can get you very frustrated and you can start to beat yourself up. Now, a good way to measure yourself at the end of each day is ask yourself, have I moved forward in any way at all? Or ask, what have I actually achieved today? If you're new in business, you might have a business plan, for example. So, have you finished your business plan? Have you started to make the steps outlined on your business plan? Or maybe have you called a customer you need to call today? Or if you've got a number of customers to call today, have you called any of them at all or all of them at all? So ask yourself those questions. If you need a relationship with a supplier, have you reached out to them to call them? If you need an investor, have you called them? If you have necessary admin to done, have you actually done that admin? Now, if you're in business, you'll have goals. If you haven't got goals and you own a business, you need to write them down fast, and here's why. Just imagine getting on a plane and the pilot turns around and says, okay guys, where should we go today? And you thought you were going to New York and you need to be there for 9 o'clock the next morning for a business meeting. And he says, well, I thought we'd go to Spain first and just take it from there. You get straight off that plane, of course you would. Well, what about your own business direction then? If you don't know where you need to be and when you need to be there, how the hell are you going to pay the bills just to keep your business alive? Now, so far on this chat, I've been kind to you because if you're not moving forward, it can often go down into a self-destructive attitude, bad attitude, you'll end up quitting. But once you've identified what it is you need to achieve, say in BeepX Coin you want to earn $2,000 a month, well, that's easy. All you need to do there is to introduce 10 good new people. Now you'll need to watch the 21 training videos on your dashboard to teach you how. And by the way, those videos on your dashboard have created over 3,200 millionaires. And I'd like to explain now how that is. I've taken 4 businesses beyond $1 million in turnover. The first time I ever did it was in an MLM business. And I used to speak on stage for a group of people, well over 50,000 people. My business, I put together about 10,000 people in 6 countries. But I was speaking, as I said, on behalf of about 50,000 people. We did about 200 small little events every month, 30 big events every month, and 3 times a year, great big functions running for about 50,000 people. So I got very skilled at speaking on stage, very used to that teaching mechanism. Now, that teaching system did create 3,200 millionaires. So one day, when we were creating BeepX Coin, I sat down and wrote down everything that was taught on that stage and realized that a lot of the seminars we went to, the teaching was going on for about 2 hours, but there was really only 15 minutes of real teaching in there. So what I did was narrow it all down, condense it all down, and created 21 videos of short form of every single thing that was ever taught that created 3,200 millionaires. And you've got that on your BeepX Coin dashboard. Now, every business owner needs to have something, and they're called indicators of growth. And in the example I just gave, you just want 10 good new customers. They're indicators. When you know your indicators, you need to ask yourself, have you, for example, made those calls? I used to tell myself I couldn't go to bed without making a set number of calls. I'm not that talented. But what I do have is a ridiculous, sickening work ethic. While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While he's eating, I'm working. And this repeated hammering of your indicators of growth give you something called skill. It's the skill that other people start to notice, which allows you to move forward faster. But to get there, you need to practice it every day and day after day until you become skilled. Please hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying these chats, and the notification bell if you want to ensure you don't miss new videos as they're released. See you soon.